What's good? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just as a little disclaimer, nothing that I say in any of my videos is to be taken as legal advice. I am not offering legal advice. I am offering education on the rights of the people and education on how you should and shouldn't interact with law enforcement and other government officials. Today's video I bring to you is of a DUI that happened on April the 8th, 2023. A young lady named Nakia Tyler was arrested for a DUI as well as failure to maintain lane. Normally the failure to maintain lane will be just a simple ticket, but due to the DUI, she was arrested. First of all, I don't condone DUIs. They are very dangerous. To me, it doesn't matter what you're under the influence of. If you are under the influence of prescribed narcotics or something like that, and it may impair your driving, please do not get behind the wheel of a car. You risk your life as well as many others' lives on the road when you do so. That's a piece of legal advice that you can take to heart. No, it's not legal advice. It's common sense. Anyways, so in this video, what really shocked me is how the deputies reacted when they had approached the car of Miss Tyler and she was looking for her ID. This is not to blast Miss Tyler for ignorance of the law or anything like that. It's not to blast the witness, the person that called it in, the complainant. This is not anything negative towards the police. The way these officers handled this particular situation, I think, is something that we can all learn from. So with that being said, guys, we're going to roll right over into it. Please do me a favor to help spread the knowledge and to help educate more people. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do so. Just hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and make sure that bell notification is ticked. That way you can know when I post videos and when I go live. I would like to say to the 60 people that have subscribed in the past couple of weeks, most of y'all came within the first day. I am grateful and thankful to have each and every one of you here. I'm glad that you guys are part of the Freeland Audits community and that we're out there and we're spreading knowledge and education and letting people know how to go about dealing with things the right way. And go ahead and drop me a comment. Let me know what you think of the situation and how they handled it. I've got to give it to Deputy Ogan, A1, Deputy Perrin. I think his name was Perrin. May have been Schleifer. No, it was one of them that was in the passenger side of the car. I go over it in the video as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Thanks, guys. All right. So we have the detailed release report right here from the Oconee County Sheriff's Office located in Watkinsville, Georgia. This young lady's name is Miss Nakia Tyler. Miss Tyler was arrested on April the 8th for a DUI. Miss Tyler is an ex-Gwinnett County deputy. She worked at the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office some time ago. I'm unsure as to when. I'm going to try to do a FOIA request for Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office to see, how long ago it was that she was a deputy there, and to see if we can get her disciplinary report and things like that to get an idea kind of what happened as to what kind of deputy she was. Now, it's sad that she was arrested for a DUI as a deputy and that the judgments that she made while impaired, man. So we're gonna go through this real quickly. I'm not trying to hold up too much. She is 38 years old. She is African-American female from Winder, Georgia. I did have to go through and redact a number of things. Oconee County Sheriff's Office and Open Records actually did a poor job at redacting a lot of information on here. They only had I believe it was her phone number redacted. I went through, I redacted her address, her physical address. I redacted her social security number. I redacted her date of birth. This stuff was visible on here. We don't need our information out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this young lady to, and I say young, she's really just a couple of years older than me, but I don't want anybody to try to contact and harass her or the witness. That's why I made the redactions. Plus, if I have things like date of birth, social security number, address, phone number, name, all that stuff, it's considered doxing, and YouTube can ban my channel as well as remove the video. So we're trying not to do that. Let's see. Her arrest time was 22:45, which is actually contrary to what the video shows. The video shows her arrest time being at about 23:45, I believe it was. So he's about an hour off, but he got the date correct. Or they got the date correct, so we're good. Her booking was actually just after midnight. She was in there for about 4 hours. Released to self, release code self. Her bond in total was $1,171. She was in there for about 4 hours and 16 minutes. She did a cash bond, property bond, or through a bondsman, which if she went through a bondsman, she didn't pay all that amount. I think you have to have 10% of what your bond is. Failure to maintain lane is really a ticket, honestly. So she received a ticket for this. She received a ticket for the DUI and driving under the influence, but she also ends up going to jail. So that appears to be all of that. My bad. Let's click off of this and let's go to the incident report. The incident report is the one where I had to make numerous redactions, and hopefully I got it because I don't want to have to redo this video. All right. So this is where the Oconee County Sheriff's Office responded. Incident type was accident, DWI, impound, and a traffic arrest. Approved report. Reported. This is just a summary. He goes into detail later on. So we're going to run through the summary real quick. Or we're going to run through the police report real quick till we get down to that part. Reported reckless driver results in driver arrested for driving under the influence and failure to maintain lane. Now, failure to maintain lane, just so you guys know, in many states, if you receive a ticket, you can be arrested for that ticket. It's a violation and the officer can arrest you. So they choose not to because that's just something petty. But, if a cop stops you and they're going to arrest you for a ticket, just go along with them. All right. So we have latitude, longitude. The incident location was on Macon Highway in Athens, Georgia, in Oconee County, at the intersection of White Oak Drive and Macon Highway. So as you'll see in the video, she was actually in the turning lane. She did hit a median with her vehicle. Thank God it wasn't another car. Offense 5460 is OCGA 5460 40 subsection 40-6-395A. Driving under the influence of alcohol. Concentration is 0.08 grams or more within 3 hours or more. Cleared by arrest. Attempted or completed. Basically what that's asking is, did they attempt to do the FST, field sobriety test? And they did. It was completed. We're going to scroll on down. OCGA 40-6-48, failure to maintain lane, cleared by arrest. She is going to have to pay those tickets, though. The sooner the better. That way it doesn't go on to her probation. These are the deputies that were involved. Deputy Schaefer, badge number 3616. Deputy Perrin, badge number 3618. The reporting arresting officer was Deputy Ogan, or I'm guessing L. Ogan. Doesn't say deputy, so I'm assuming he's a sergeant or a lieutenant. They didn't put that there, but his badge number is 3623. When you hear Ogan walk up to the car, he's going to identify himself as Deputy Ogan. So that's what I'm going to identify him as. This is where I made numerous redactions. Nakia Tyler, African American, 38 years old, female. Taken into custody, arrest date 4/8/2023. The witness, this is the young lady that called it in. Sadie, God, I hope I don't butcher. I'm just going to call her Sadie. I think it's Reisinger, but I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So Miss Sadie, her date of birth was 5/8/2004. She's a white female, 18 years old. She's the one that called it in and witnessed what was going on. The victim role, victim name, society. I think society is a bad name for the organization. It should be public, because she is a member of the public, just like the other lady, just like Miss Tyler. We're going to go through. So the incident property, they found a handgun. It was confiscated as evidence, which means she can't get it back when she makes it out of jail. That's going to be marked as evidence until after her trial. She cannot get that back at all. Unless she has to have a judge to overrule it, because it's not really evidence. It can't be used in court against her. She didn't go for the gun or nothing like that. So the gun was actually a semi-automatic action 380 ACP in the U.S. and Europe, as the 9mm Kurz Corto short, and the 9x17 in Europe. So she had a nice little pistol on her. At least she made sure she went out and had protection in case something happened. She knew she was going to be drinking, which makes this even more sad. We're going to skip past all of this. I redacted it. You guys can pause the video at any point in time to read through it. All right. So here's the original narrative. On April 8th, 2023, around 10:45 p.m., I was dispatched to a reported reckless driver at Macon Highway and White Oak Drive. When I arrived, I spoke with the suspect, Nikki Tyler. I obtained probable cause to arrest Nikki Tyler for driving under the influence, over 0.08 grams, and failure to maintain lane. Tyler was transported to the Oconee County Jail, where she was booked in without further incident. There will be a detailed supplement to follow, so that's what we're going to get to. It's like they say, devil's in the details, so let's get down to the details. All right. On April 8th, 2023, at around 10:45 p.m., I was dispatched to a reported reckless driver. The complainant reported to the 911 dispatcher that she was behind a silver Honda CRV, Georgia tag XMW 192, traveling northbound on Macon Highway, approaching White Oak Drive. The driver of the Honda was swerving and randomly stopping in the roadway. At the intersection, the Honda stopped in the lane of traffic and was walking back to the complainant's car. When I arrived, I found the Honda had stopped in the left turn lane on Macon Highway just before the intersection. The complainant was stopped behind the Honda. When I approached the driver's window of the Honda, I spoke with the suspect, Nikki Tyler. I identified myself and asked for her driver's license. Tyler began looking around the inside of her car. Deputy Perrin had moved up to the passenger side window of the Honda, and while Tyler was looking inside of her purse, Deputy Perrin saw that there was a gun inside the purse. I had Taylor stop looking for her license and step out of the car, which isn't really what happened. He did ask her. He was the one that asked her to step out of the car, but it was Perrin that actually had her stop looking for her license. Deputy Perrin. I asked Tyler what was going on, and she told me nothing was happening. Tyler told me she was on her way home from a friend's house. When I asked why she was stopped in the middle of the road, she told me she was looking for information for a friend that she was trying to find. While speaking with Tyler, I could smell an odor of alcohol coming from Tyler's person. She had slightly slurred speech. Forgive me, I got a dry mouth. She had slightly slurred speech, and her eyes were watery. I asked if she had been drinking alcohol. She told me she had 2 shots of wine at a friend's house about 2 hours ago. She corrected herself to say 2 glasses of wine. I asked her if she believed the alcohol had affected her, and she insisted that she was fine. I had her walk over to the front of Deputy Schieffer's patrol car that was blocking the #1 northbound lane. While walking over there, Tyler stumbled, which you'll see in the video. She does slightly stumble, but she's trying to walk slower to correct her steps. Back to the report. Tyler agreed to perform field sobriety evaluations. She told me she did not have any medical issues. She was not wearing glasses or contacts. During the evaluations, I asked Tyler multiple times if she wanted a jacket, but refused every time. Guys, with this, I want to say one thing. You do not have to agree to a breathalyzer. You do not have to agree to a FST, a field sobriety test. Refusal may mean, and I think for most states it does mean, that you will get arrested and your license will automatically be suspended for up to a year, depending on what happens after. But most of the time, when you are placed under arrest, at that point, you do not have an option to say no. They will take you to either a hospital or a back to their office to do a test of their own. Most of the times I've noticed it is another breathalyzer that they hook you up to, or they take you to the hospital and they draw blood to determine how much alcohol is in there. You do have the option to refuse the breathalyzer and to go to a hospital of your choice, and the county will pay for it, or whoever will pay for it. So this is what's called the horizontal gaze nystagmus. So what that is when they hold the light and they tell you to follow their finger, they're looking for certain pupil motions, eye motions, and stuff that's not that of a sober person. I explained the horizontal gaze nystagmus evaluation to Tyler, and she told me she understood the evaluation. I confirmed Tyler did not have resting nystagmus. She had equal pupil size, and she had equal tracking. I saw the following cues in each eye: lack of smooth pursuit, which is your eyes dart back and forth a little, or they don't keep up with the pen or the tip of their finger or whatever they're using. Distinct and sustained nystagmus at maximum deviation. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not a lawyer, guys. Nystagmus prior to 45 degrees. So, we're actually going to open this up and minimize, because I want to provide you guys with what this is. Okay. Well, that's not going to work. A horizontal gaze nystagmus. We're going to type that in. Horizontal gaze. There we go. Horizontal. Let's bring this up so I can make it a little bigger for you guys. So right here, horizontal gaze nystagmus occurs as the eyes move from side to side from center point and is an involuntary jerking of the eye. Prior to the administration of this test, an officer must check a subject's eyes for equal pupil size, resting nystagmus, and equal tracking. Let's take that back. I guess we need to understand nystagmus. All right. Nystagmus is a condition where the eyes move rapidly and uncontrollably. They can move side to side, which is horizontal, which is what they test for, up and down, vertical, which is another thing that I know they test for, and in a circle, but they don't test for the circular or circle that much. So basically it's just your eyes are like they jump quick to the pin because you can't follow it or something like that. So that's nystagmus. Once prior to the 45 degrees is when they get all the way out, all the way out. Here, let me turn my camera back on so I can show you. So as we all know, when they start it, they hold their hand out about right here and they tell you to follow the tip of their finger. You have to follow their finger. A lot of times what will happen is people think they're following it and then their eyes will jump to there, which is about 45 degrees. That's one of the things that they're looking for. Walk and turn. Everybody knows the walk and turn. The walk and turn. It says, I explained and demonstrated the walk and turn evaluation to Tyler, and she told me she understood the evaluation. I saw the following clues: incorrect number of steps, missed heel to toe, steps offline, raised arms to balance. Now, I may have miscounted, but I think I counted somewhere around 30 steps that she had taken. You're only supposed to do 9 and then use your right foot to slowly turn yourself around. A series of small steps to turn yourself around while keeping your left foot planted. And the way I did this when cops had asked me to do it was I raised my heel so that I was pivoting on the ball of my foot, which is close to where your toes are. And then I used my right foot to slowly turn myself around so I did not move off the line. Because in that turnaround, if you move off the line, they're going to mark that down as a negative. And none of this is pass or fail, just so you know. Even the breathalyzer is not pass or fail. Everything that they do, as you can tell on here, all of this is used as evidence against her. It's all evidence. That's why they have to document it. During this evaluation, Tyler took the incorrect number of steps, and I had to end this evaluation early. Tyler began walking for the first portion and did not stop at her 9th step as she had been instructed. She continued walking towards the intersection. I followed her along during the evaluation, and she continued walking down to the intersection. So he said approximately 63 steps. I started counting late after what I felt was the 9th step or something, but I was off. I asked her if she remembered my instructions. She told me that she did. When I asked, she did not know how many steps she had taken. She continued taking another 9 steps before I stopped her. I stopped her because I did not want her to walk into the intersection, and we had walked far away from the patrol cars that were blocking traffic. I had her walk back up toward the patrol cars. Tyler told me she was cold, but again refused my offer to get her a jacket. Deputy Schleifer had left to go to a different priority call, and Deputy Perrin moved his patrol car over to take the spot where Deputy Schleifer's car had been parked. One leg stand. Now this one, hold on. The one leg stand, before I get down to it, she had me laughing, bro. This girl tried to be sneaky with that one leg stand. I mean, resting up on the car, holding on to the push guard or bush guard of the car. I mean, you'll see. So let me go down and read, and you'll see it in the video. I explained and demonstrated this evaluation to Tyler, and she told me she understood the evaluation. She chose to use her right foot for the evaluation. I saw the following clues: puts foot down, uses arms for balance. She wasn't using arms for balance. She was holding on to the bumper. She was going to fall. During this evaluation, Tyler was unable to maintain her balance, and after lifting her foot off the ground, immediately had to put it back down. She attempted to lift her foot off the ground a second time, but again had to set it back down. With her third attempt, Tyler leaned back and put her hands on the push bumper of Deputy Perrin's patrol car to hold herself steady. She was then able to lift her foot off the ground without immediately setting it down. She did not count out loud at all as she had been instructed. that was funny for me to watch. I'm like, oh, she's trying to be slick, bro. Preliminary alcohol screening. Tyler provided a sample of her breath into my agency issued Intoxilizer preliminary alcohol screening device, the IPASD. I passed? No. So the sample she provided returned a BAC of 0.248. Even though you do this, sometimes in jail, they'll still make you take one anyways. 0.248 is a little over 3 times the legal limit here in Georgia. Arrest and implied consent notice. I placed Tyler under arrest for driving under the influence. Here, let me do this so you guys can actually read it for yourself as well. I placed Tyler under arrest for driving under the influence. I had her sit in the back seat of my patrol car. Tyler told me that she was a former deputy with the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office, but left the agency a while ago. I read Tyler the implied consent notice for my state-issued implied consent card. Tyler agreed to provide a sample of her breath for state-administered testing. I spoke with the complainant. She told me she was on Macon Highway when she approached Tyler's Honda. The Honda was stopped in the middle of the road, blocking traffic. Tyler eventually began driving forward, but would randomly stop in the road. Tyler also failed to maintain lane and cross between the 2 lanes of travel. Tyler continued northbound on Macon Highway at one point, left the roadway, and struck the center median. As they were approaching White Oak Drive, Tyler stopped her car in the roadway and began walking back to the complainant's car as if to confront her. Tyler did not come all the way back before turning around, heading back to her Honda. When she got to her Honda, Tyler pulled her pants down and squatted down. Tyler began urinating in the roadway before getting back into her Honda. The complainant was unsure where she originally started following Tyler and did not know exactly where Tyler had hit the curb. The complainant completed a written statement about this incident. A copy of this written statement has been attached to this report. Now, the complainant, Miss Sadie, is not from Georgia. She's from, I forgot where she was from, actually. I would have to scroll back up. But let's continue because I want to hurry up and get through this so we can get to the video. Tyler's Honda had gouge marks and concrete residue on the left rear wheel. The left rear tire was completely blown as well. Due to the damage and no licensed driver being available at the scene, Wilson's Towing Service responded to impound the Honda for safekeeping. Photographs of this damage has been attached to this report. During the inventory of the Honda, I collected Tyler's black Diamondback 380 pistol, serial number for safekeeping. It was placed into evidence at the sheriff's office using evidence locker number 11. Sorry, guys. Got to wet my mouth a little bit. I transported Tyler to the Oconee County Jail where she met with Sergeant Henderson. Sergeant Henderson conducted the state-administered breath testing with Tyler using Intoxilizer 9000, serial 90-000626. Now, if you guys haven't seen one of these, so think of like an old school computer printer. That's about what these things look like. Like, they are freaking massive and annoying. I hate them. I had to do one years ago when I got my DUI, so I'm not being that hard on Miss Tyler. You know, we all make mistakes. Tyler provided 2 samples of her breath that returned a BAC result, which is blood alcohol content result of 0.209 and 0.215. I completed a DDS 1205 form, which Tyler signed, and a copy has been attached to this report. Tyler was booked into the jail without further incident. I issued her 2 citations for driving under the influence and failure to maintain lane. This incident was recorded on my agency-issued body-worn camera. Now, unfortunately, I didn't in the FOIA request. I didn't specifically ask for this, but let me tell you how great Oconee County is. When I filled out their form online, they had asterisk marks for everything, right? They had asterisk marks for my name, my address, my phone number. Hold on, let me turn this on. They had, they basically wanted all self-identifying information, and I put NA on all of it. And a lot of what you see in videos that us independent journalists do, the Open Records Department wants to argue with us about what we need. These folks did not argue. I did this at 9:00 at night on the 10th. Or the 11th. I think it was the 11th, actually. Hold on. Let me take a look. No, because I received it yesterday. So, yeah, it was the 12th when I did it. I was supposed to be off from my full-time job. So it was on the 12th at 9:00 at night. At 7:00 in the morning, I received an email back letting me know that my FOIA request had been received and had been sent over to the Oconee County Sheriff's Office. Within a matter of 30 minutes to an hour, they had sent me the body cam footage, the incident report, and the release report. You know, the three things that I actually asked for. Nobody tried to argue with me. They didn't deny me. They willingly gave me everything, which is the way it should be. They were professional in the email. They were respectful. You know, I really have to give Oconee County 2 thumbs up right now, man. They did outstanding. Wish I could get Gwinnett County to be on that same level of professionalism, which I am working on. You guys will see in a video next week where I go to do a follow-up and I visit the HR department to file a complaint on the full clerk's office for unprofessionalism, refusal to provide services to the public, and refusal to identify. It's been 3 weeks now since I had sent the email to their boss, and even she won't respond. So we gotta step it up, man. We're gonna apply the pressure and let them know that the public means business. We the people mean business. If you are in the government industry and you refuse service to the public, you will be held accountable. We are tired of the tyrannical aspects of this government. So believe me when I tell you, we're holding you guys accountable now. There's a lot of people who just bend over and take it, but we're not doing that anymore. We're done with that aspect. We're going to do it in a professional way. We're going to be respectful. We're going to be courteous, but you start disrespecting us, we're going to level the playing field. You are a public servant. You don't have a right to treat us disrespectfully. So with that, oh wait, I could have done this, guys. Oh no, that's a little bit too small. Sorry, I'm new to Adobe, so I could have done it like this. That would have been better. But yeah, man. With that being said, guys, sorry, I thought I heard somebody outside. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the video, and we're gonna rock it. Enjoy the video, guys. I will be pausing the video to give my commentary every once in a while, especially when the deputies realize she has a gun. All right, guys, enjoy the video.
Hi, I'm Deputy Hogan from the Oconee County Sheriff's Office. Hey, what's your purse right there? Gun. Okay. Come on out, man. What's going on? Okay.
Where do you come from?
A friend's house.
Okay. Are you going home? Where are you going? Okay. So, what happened? Why are we in the middle of the road here?
Because I'm trying to find my fucking information for this person that I'm trying to find.
Which person are you trying to find?
It's a friend.
Okay. Are you trying to go to his house? I mean, what?
I'm just trying to find him so I can talk to him myself. I'm going home.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink today?
Yes.
How much have you had to drink?
2 shots of wine.
2 shots of wine?
Yes.
Okay. How big are they? All right. How long ago did you drink?
2 hours.
2 hours ago? Do you feel like it affected you at all? No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me get your name real quick. What's your last name?
Yes. Tyler.
Hang on a second. You said Tyler.
Yes, sir.
First name?
Nickia.
Ckia.
Yes, sir.
What's your birthday?
92184.
So it's September 21st, 84, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Let's go over some of my
That's fine. That's fine.
Actually, we're going to go right here in front of this car. There's a lot of blue lights, so I want to pull up here. Right here. Are you cold? Do you have a jacket? You don't have a jacket? Okay. Do you have any weapons on you? You suffer from any medical conditions?
No.
No? Any issues walking? Any issues with your legs?
No, sir.
How about your eyes? You wear glasses?
No, sir.
Contacts?
No, sir.
No? Okay. So I got a couple of field sobriety evaluations.
Okay.
Are you willing to do those with me?
Yes.
So for this first one, put your feet together, hands down at your side. So I'm going to check your eyes. It's called horizontal gaze nystagmus. Just means I'm going to look at your eyes, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only, and I don't want you to move your head. You understand?
Okay.
All right, so you sure you don't have a jacket? I can tell you're cold. You don't have a single jacket in your car?
It's fine. No, sir.
Okay. All right, so for this next evaluation, what I want you to do, I want you to put your left foot out in front of you.
Okay.
I want you to put your right foot in front of it, heel touching the toe. All right, so I don't want you to start yet. Right? Left foot out in front of you. I want you to imagine a line coming straight out of your left foot, going right out in front of you. Put your right foot in front of the left foot on that line with the heel touching the toe. Uh-huh. And then I want you to keep your hands down at your side. Can I take your phone for you?
No problem, no problem.
You sure you don't have a jacket?
No problem, no problem.
Okay. All right. So left foot, right foot in front of it. Hands down at your side. You sure you don't want the jacket from your car? You're freezing. I can see you're
No, we're
freezing.
fine, we're fine. Trust me.
Okay. All right, so when I tell you to, what I want you to do is take 9 heel-to-toe steps out. Right? It's going to look like this.
There will be a
1,
outside
2,
with 1032.
3, so on and so forth, all the way up to
He'll be your
9.
husband.
When you get to the 9th step, I want you to use your right foot to take a series of small steps to turn around.
He's not the
And then I want you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps back.
No problem.
1,
No
2,
description for the subject.
3, so on and so forth, all the way up to 9.
Yes, sir.
I want you to remember a couple of things. I want you to keep your hands down at your side. I want you to count your steps out loud. Once you start the evaluation, don't stop until you've completed it. Okay? Make sure each step is heel to toe.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the evaluation? Can you get back to that position that I showed you?
Yes.
Go ahead. Are you ready?
Yeah,
You understand, right?
yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's negative. We're not sure
Go ahead.
on RMS and color advised. We didn't have any contact
All right,
with
begin.
them.
So,
Careful. I'll be around.
so. Toe.
Look on the unit responding to Dove Creek Circle. The color advised when you come into Dove Creek, come down, make your first right, and then they're going to be the first house on your right. The flashlights. Six, kind of around Denver. I'm calling 3618. Go ahead. Yeah, well, I'm not able to get anything back on those 27s out of Oklahoma. Can you verify the number?
Do you remember my instructions? What's that?
One foot in front of the other, yes.
Okay.
I'm just cold, I'm sorry.
How many steps have you taken?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh.
Thursday, 18, Cody, you ready? Go ahead. November 08 427 8392.
All right, let's go back up to the car, man.
Negative, stand by.
You got a jack in the back seat. Can I grab it for you?
It's fine. It's fine. I'm good.
Okay. All right, so I got one more Actually, 2 more evaluations.
That's fine.
Negative, just stand by. Look on the units responding to Dove Creek. Hustle's back inside. He has
Over here, man.
32 up.
Right here.
He still haven't seen anyone.
Right here. Okay, so for this next evaluation, I want you to put your feet together. Put your hands down at your side. Right? For this evaluation, what I'm going to ask you to do is pick one of your feet up off the ground. It's your choice on which foot you're going to lift up. I'm going to lift up my right foot. You're going to lift your foot up about 6 inches off the ground, point your toe outward, look down at your toe and count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, right? Until I tell you to stop. If you set your foot down, that's fine. Pick it right back up and continue counting. Okay, so I want you to remember a couple of things. I want you to look down at your toe.
Yes,
I want you to count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003. I want you to keep your hands down at your side. Once you start the evaluation, don't stop until you complete it.
Yeah,
Okay?
well, it goes back to the state.
Do you understand the evaluation?
Mile in class B.
Which foot do you want to lift up? Your right foot? Okay. Begin. You can stop, man. You can stop. You're okay. Okay. So, let me get this stopped real quick. For this next evaluation, this is a breathalyzer. Have you seen one of these before?
Yes, sir.
Kind of like on TV?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever blown into one?
No.
Okay. So what it is I would like you to take a deep breath, wrap your lips around the straw, and then blow out. It's going to be kind of like you're blowing up a balloon. It's going to look like this. You can breathe out. You don't have to breathe out all at once. Just continue breathing like normal. Okay? Give me 1 second while I get the plastic, okay?
You're fine. You're fine.
All right, man, take the deep breath.
I'm ready.
Deep breath. Wrap your lips around the straw. Blow, 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 blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Perfect. Hang on just a second. The battery failed. I have to get another one, okay?
No problem. No problem.
Deputy Perrin, your battery's dead. Can you hang out with her for just a second?
Yeah.
Hey, Ogren, I'm sorry. Like I said, it worked a week ago.
Here he is keeping his stuff. Did you?
Yes, I did. A long time
SO or
ago.
PD?
SO.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to talk about it. Yes.
I got you. Take a deep breath.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wrap lips on the straw. Blow, 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 blow. Keep going, 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 keep going. Okay, so this time this is insufficient flow. Not enough breath.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm gonna switch over where we're standing. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Deep breath. Wrap lips on a straw. Blow, 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 blow. Blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Almost there, almost there. Keep going. Perfect. You're good. How long did you work for Gwinnett?
7 years.
So you're at .248.
Okay.
You're over the legal limit, so I got to place you under arrest, okay? Turn around, place you against my back. 7 years ago you worked there?
Yes, sir.
What happened? Sounds like a lot of bad blood.
You know, it happens, but... Can you do it in front of me? Because I have really bad anxiety.
Can I do it? The handcuffs in front of you?
Please, please, please. I have really bad anxiety. Really bad.
Okay. Let me search you real quick, and then I'll walk you to my car.
That's fine.
Okay. Let me get him with his body camera over here to do that, okay? And then we'll adjust your cuffs here in a minute, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you live close by?
I do.
Where at?
I don't know how close you are. I'm in Winder.
Oh, okay. Deputy Perry, when you got a second, I know you're busy. Take a step back from his car. Can you step over at an angle and video for my search? I'm going to take this out of your bra, okay? Do you have anything else concealed in your bra? Okay. Back of my hand. Are these real pockets? No, they're fake pockets. I never understood why that happens. Can you tell me? I've never understood why they make women's pants with no pockets. Okay. What all do you need out of your car?
Nothing. That's my wallet and my phone.
Okay. Your wallet and your cell phone?
Yes, sir.
I'll be more than happy to get that out for you. We're going to walk back to my car over here, okay?
Is my car going to sit here?
It's going to have to get towed. It's in the middle of the road. Yeah. Let's walk over here. So what happened to Gwinnett?
It's just, I don't know. It's just different now.
Yeah. I used to work for the PD.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a lot of bad blood for a little while.
Yes, it is.
I think it's gotten better since then, though.
It's better.
What do you do for work now?
I work for a...
Have a seat for me.
No problem.
You've been very cooperative with me, and we talked about this.
Yes, sir. No
Let me
problem.
fix the cuffs. I'm going to put them in front, okay?
Problem. Please, please. I'll be so grateful for that.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, love. Why did you have to take me in?
Because you're .248.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you're 3 times over.
No problem. No problem.
That's why I got to take
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
I got to read you something
No,
real
you're
quick.
fine. Yeah, no, no problem. So, which jail will I be going into?
Oconee County Jail.
Oconee, that's cool. Okay, I'm cool with
Walkinsville.
that. I'm cool with that. Okay, no problem. And then let's start with that. I don't want to see my people.
Okay, I got you. All right, so let me.
Can I get out tonight?
Yeah,
Okay.
you should be able to get out tonight.
Okay.
They're gonna have some process for you to go through. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So the state of Georgia has conditioned your privilege to drive upon the highways of the state upon your submission to state-administered chemical tests of your blood, breath, urine, or other bodily substances for the purpose of determining if you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs. If you refuse this testing, your Georgia driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways of the state will be suspended for a minimum period of 1 year. Your refusal to submit to blood or urine testing may be offered in evidence against you at trial. If you submit to testing and results indicate an alcohol concentration of 0.08 grams or more, your Georgia driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways of the state may be suspended for a minimum period of 1 year. After first submitting to the requested state test, you're entitled to additional chemical tests of your blood, breath, urine, or other bodily substances at your own expense and from qualified personnel of your own choosing. Will you submit to state-administered chemical tests of your breath? Okay. Let me put your seatbelt on because we are in the traffic lane, okay?
My car though. What am I like? My car though.
Yeah, what about it?
Let me have it too. Like, do I need to
Yeah,
have
put your hands
someone come get my car?
Well, do you have someone that lives in Athens?
I do, but I'm just saying right now, like right now.
Because the problem is you're in the middle of the road,
Yes.
so we can't wait very long for somebody to get here.
Okay.
So that's why I want to have it towed for safekeeping so nobody runs into it. I'm thinking it's going to be Wilson's towing, but I'll let you know for sure here in a minute. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to shut the door real quick, okay?
Okay.
All right. 623 Doe County. 1 in custody. Case number. Thank you.
That's all her information.
What did she say?
She said she saw her stop and go in. Oh, sorry, dude. She kept taking the same lane. She got out here and decided to be in the middle of the road.
She peed in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Let me just talk to her real quick. You mind starting the inventory? I'll take that.
I get my clipboard back.
Yeah.
I gave it to her.
Okay.
So she can get some.
No, you're good.
And do I just need her money here?
So you signed here. We're going to sign here.
Okay, sure.
So we'll take care of that part. I'm going to hand that over to Deputy Perrin. So I'm Deputy Ogan from the Sheriff's Office. I know you've been speaking to Deputy Perrin here for the most part, but I'm going to be handling the investigation, the primary investigation. Can you tell me what you saw?
At first, I couldn't tell you road names or anything.
Yeah.
But, so I approached her vehicle and I just stopped in the middle of the highway, like between 2 lanes.
Okay.
And then I think she saw me and she started driving again.
Yeah.
And so I was going the same way as her, so I followed her for a bit. And then, I gave her a healthy distance, so obviously, but then she swerved into, the lane that I was in, from the left lane, and then, I was nervous, and so, I saw her stop in the middle of the highway again,
Okay.
and I was like, I need to call the cops, and so I looped around.
Yeah.
1061 Doe Creek
And then she stopped, here, after hitting me.
Okay. Which median did she hit?
It was just this left, the one on, is just this one over here. Not like this right here, but
Yeah.
I couldn't.
When you first got behind her, what was around you? You remember the businesses that were around?
So, no, I think it was, I was just out for a drive, so I'm not really paying attention where I'm going, but we were, coming onto this road, I think.
Okay.
And so, there was, the different families,
I've checked the perimeter with the homeowner.
Was there any businesses that you saw around?
Didn't see any,
That's okay.
Not like that.
Okay. Well, we've got all your information. She is 3 times over the legal limit.
I'm so glad that I called.
Yes.
Oh my
So
gosh.
she is going to be going to jail for driving under the influence. Luckily, she didn't crash and kill anybody, but we got her stopped. You got her stopped. Pulled over. Now, did she ever confront you here?
So she.
Yeah. What was she doing? Stopped you?
She was just standing there and she had her phone.
Okay.
And I thought she might be calling someone or I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your help. Do you need help getting out? If you want to back up and then just pull out?
Yeah, that works.
Come on.
Okay.
The other deputy said that she peed in the roadway.
She did right over there.
Okay.
So after she approached my vehicle, she went back to her car and then she unfortunately probably right here to stay on me.
Okay. I got you. Come on back.
Good. I'll be 10-8 set up for traffic stop. 1061 Doe Creek.
Hang on just 1 second. You're good to go. Thank you. You doing okay? Do you need the heater on? No? Okay.
Gun is in the purse.
What was she doing when she was leaning over?
Putting her hand back in the purse.
Okay.
There's the first one.
There's a round in there. Doesn't block back.
No. Is it Deltec?
There it goes. Clear and empty, clear and empty.
Yep.
What kind of round is that?
It's an interesting round for sure.
I'm gonna just keep this. 6.23 Connie. 20 on a handgun.
There's her key in there.
Gonna be Zulu Mike 1188. It's on a Diamondback 380.
Sunglasses. Lots of people's above your head.
You see her driver's license anywhere?
Not yet.
$10. Oh, it's not in here. You see her keys?
Yeah, it's in the cup holder.
Okay.
Hello. 669, I'm driving. Hello?
23 to 412.
Go ahead.
You available for intox?
No.
Okay. Is she valid?
Sorry?
I said, is she valid driver? Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. She only got her ID card.
His work came back falsely. Go back and check, be sure. It's up in my car.
No, you good. I've got your purse. I've got your wallet. And I got your cell phone. Where's your driver's license?
This will be a minute.
Should be in there?
Yes.
I found an ID card. I didn't find the driver's license.
This will be
Okay. All right. She says it's in here, but I don't see it, man. Do you mind finishing the rest of the impound up for this?
Yeah, man. I figured I was doing it.
Thank you. I'm gonna run her down to the jail.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, 3662.
What's your case number?
I don't know.
Good. This went out to the end of Railroad Street on Bishop Road, Griffith, Signal 32. I didn't move it in the area. County minus 25 with 90.
Yeah, it's not staying. Any damage from where she said she hit the knee? Yeah, that'll do it. Here, I'm gonna take a picture. I don't know if you want to be in it. Be honest, man, I didn't even see it walking up.
I didn't see it either.
She gashed the median pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
I was more looking at her than I was the tires.
I was looking at her hands.
Yeah. All right.
Go ahead.
Let me run her down to the jail.
Oh my
Good
God.
county, South State.
Thanks. All right.
Civil. County, 3618.
You okay? All right.
Civil, I think if you run the double back 3 pistol, it's no record.
23's clear. Six 23 to Penny. 1095 with the St. North County Jail. Starting miles 58686.
Civil.
You don't need the heat on, right? Okay.
I'll come back across before you go.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. That's another bomb too.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
You guys both come on straight on my subject. Perfect. 10:32.
Two. $33.15 a penalty. I'm 10-8. Right, 10.
You doing all right? You okay? All right.
$6.23.
Whether
Confirming you was 95 with that Tyler subject. Good one.
10 for
What's their notification time? 7. County 3618 dispatch time was on 2312.
6 Frankfurt, okay. 20 through the jail. Mileage is 58690.
Good one. You still need me to come around the top.
Temple.
Table.
Let's get that seatbelt off you. Job's up. There you go. She's good. Yeah. She's handcuffed in front.
Expectation that's only that car's got. Come on.
I love you, baby.
You just breaking all sorts of stuff today, ain't you?
I'll tell you what it is. No.